Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is a reading for Gemini for the new moon, October the 16th, 2020, through to the end of the month, through to the full moon, which I believe is on the 1st of November. All the astrology is pointing towards this being a game-changing, really unusual new moon. So I just thought I'd do a little reading for each sign. So this is for you, Gemini. It's a 3-card major arcana reading. And let's finish the shuffle and see. Okay. Rightio. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing here, I will show you what we've got. There's a story here of a sense of change with no change. Okay. Or with, there's a sense of change in the individual, but what's around you is actually not going to change that much. There's a real juxtaposition here of change and sameness. The reading opens here with the Hanged Man. So suspension, perhaps a sense of stagnation, and then the Fool, a whole new start. So we're moving from real nothing happening to suddenly everything happening, or the possibility of everything happening. Something cracking open from this, like, it kind of goes like that. The upshot we've got is the Tower in the reverse. The change that is sensed with this Fool is not as far-reaching as it may feel as this 2-week period unfolds. But there's definitely an ending of this suspension, this kind of sitting on the edge of things, watching it all go by. With the Fool turning up here, there really is this perhaps an idea of like flipping it. I could do anything, or anything could happen. Anything could happen, and it's a real kind of jolt from this sort of just sitting still in this sort of quasi sort of meditative energy, with nothing changing, nothing changing, nothing changing, nothing changing, nothing changing. Whoa! Everything's changing. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Whole new world. But with the Tower in reverse here, that's okay. What I'm getting for this is that what can change, and what can change in a way that will bring lasting alteration. Not this kind of like, woohoo, like off we go, everything's possible, but real lasting transformation has already been put in place. It just takes this 2-week period for that to become apparent. And if this has been a long time in the making, and I get the sense that it has, I think this position has been held for quite a long time. You know, this is not a card, the Hangman, about just getting up there, because this is self-imposed, all right? No one's put you there. Or it's just kind of happened, it's just evolved into this situation. This is not something that you just kind of like go up there like, oh yeah, that's right, and then come down. No, it's long term. It's a long-term quiet withdrawal from things. And when it becomes clear that the road is actually open, what I'm seeing here is a sense of real release and excitement, and perhaps it's a slight sort of giddiness. And you would be, wouldn't you? And you've been upside down like that for such a long time. When you get the right back up the right way, you're going to be like, oh, bloody hell. And it might be somewhat disorienting. That's what I'm getting from this. But the changes that can really redraw the landscape have already happened. The possibilities, the ingredients, the building blocks that we see falling here when this tower is hit by lightning. Because this full moon that's coming up on the, I think it is the 1st of November, but it's the full moon that follows this new moon on the 16th of October, is in Taurus, fully squaring Uranus. And Taurus is in Uranus at the moment, and it's been in there since, I think, the spring of this year, and it's going to be in there for quite a long time. And Uranus is the planet of electricity, of like fast change, swift change. And this is why the tower keeps coming up in these readings. Very interesting. We've got lightning hitting this hitherto very secure kind of, is it a prison? Is it a watchtower? What is it? Like, how vulnerable do you need to be to build yourself something like that? Like, never mind, you build it, you sit up there, you like heap all your wealth down at the bottom of it and sit up the top of it watching your domain, and crash. Okay, it all comes in. But in this reading here, it's in the reverse, it's already happened. So I think there's an invitation here to observe the rapidly changing environment around you, and sit tight through the excitement, perhaps a slight sense of panic. Maybe there might be some elements of panic in this, because there's rapid change here after this long period of suspension. Sit tight with it, because what comes after has already been set out. It's all a question of perception. And the lightning brings the light onto this situation. And from the beginning of November onwards, there's a much clearer landscape. Dust settles, and we can look around calmly and sensibly, if we choose to, and decide what to make of what is a whole new landscape. So hold on tight, Gemini. Don't allow, if you can, the crackling energy of this to spook you, because, as I say, what comes afterwards is already in place, and the stiller you sit, the better chance you'll have of picking out what is what and where it is as the dust settles. So thank you very much for watching, Gemini, and I'll see you again soon. Namaste.